Nice that you looking at. Sparks Fly is a song by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift from her third studio album, Speak Now, 2010. Swift had written the track in 2006 and occasionally performed it live, and she produced it with Nathan Chapman for Speak Now after receiving fan requests. Sparks Fly is a pop-rock song with influences of country music and arena rock. Its production incorporates dynamic electric guitars and subtle fiddles. The lyrics are about temptations and reluctance caused by a dangerous love affair. Big Machine Records released Sparks Fly to country radio in the United States on July 18, 2011, as the fifth single from Speak Now. The accompanying music video was released on August 10, 2011, and it features footage from the Speak Now World Tour. Some critics praised the catchy production and lyrics that demonstrated personal emotions with specificity, but several others deemed the lyrical imagery somewhat unoriginal. Sparks Fly won a Teen Choice Award for Choice Music, Country Song. In the United States, the single peaked at number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100 and at number 1 on Hot Country Songs. And it was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. It also charted in Australia and Canada. Swift performed Sparks Fly on the Speak Now World Tour, 2011-2012, and the Red Tour, 2013-2014. And she occasionally performed it on her later tours. Following the 2019 dispute regarding the ownership of Swift's back catalog, she re-recorded the song as Sparks Fly, Taylor's version, for her re-recorded album Speak Now, Taylor's version, 2023. Taylor Swift wrote Sparks Fly when she was 16 years old, around the time she was conceiving her debut album, Taylor Swift, 2006. She recalled that she performed the song occasionally for bar shows and small concerts, and in 2008, a recorded video of a performance circulated on the internet and gained traction among her fans. Sparks Fly became a fan favorite, and Swift decided to rework the song for her third studio album, Speak Now, after she received fan requests to release it at the 2010 CMA Music Festival backstage. This version, produced by Swift and Nathan Chapman, includes some changes to the lyrics but keeps the original arrangement. Speak Now was released on October 25, 2010, according to Swift, by the time the album was scheduled for release. She had performed Sparks Fly live at maybe 1 or 2 shows. Big Machine Records released the song to country radio in the United States on July 18, 2011, as the album's fifth single. CD single variants were released as part of exclusive packages via Swift's online store. Each package included Speak Now-themed merchandise. The single was also bundled with another exclusive package that included the Target-exclusive deluxe edition of Speak Now and related merchandise. This package included one of the 3 options for the CD single, Sparks Fly, The Story of Us, and Mean. Swift wrote, Sparks Fly alone. According to Swift, the song is about an irresistible but dangerous love affair with strong connection and chemistry. It is a pop rock and country pop song. In Taste of Country, Amanda Hensel commented that Sparks Fly straddles the perceived boundary between country and pop. Ed Masley of the Arizona Republic called the song a perfect blend of 70s arena rock and country. The production incorporates dynamic electric guitars and subtle fiddles. In the lyrics, which feature fairy tale imagery, the narrator talks about her obsession with a green-eyed boy, wanting to kiss him in the rain and waiting for him to lead her to private spaces. In the refrain, the narrator begs her love interest to drop everything now and meet her in the pouring rain. Jonathan Keefe in Country Universe deemed this part the track's hook. The lyrics mentioning love under the rain recall many of Swift's previous songs from her second album Fearless, 2008, including the title track, Hey Stephen, and Forever and Always. The second verse of the 2010 album version replaces some lyrics in the original version such as, "'Cause my heart is beating fast and you are beautiful," and includes new lyrics such as, "My mind forgets to remind me you're a bad idea." Chris Willman from Yahoo! Music commented that the new lyrics portray the narrator as more confident. Additionally, the album version leaves out the banjoon the original. According to Theon Weber of The Village Voice, the lyric, "Gimme something that'll haunt me when you're not around," is an allusion to sex. In a review of Speak Now for Rolling Stone, Rob Sheffield selected Sparks Fly as an example where Swift improved as a singer. Country Universe's Jonathan Keefe was unimpressed with Swift's vocals, which he deemed technically weak and limited, but lauded the song for its production and simplicity. Though Keefe remarked that the lyrical imagery was generic. The song proves how evocative those turns of phrase can be in the right context. Keefe gave the track an A rating. Larry Rogers of the Arizona Republic thought that the song showcased a grown-up side to Swift's songwriting, and Michael McFaul of the Associated Press picked it as a highlight of Speak Now, lauding how Swift was, at her most vocally and lyrically expressive. In the Daily Breeze, Sam Nair described Sparks Fly as a first-rate guitar-powered. Alyssa Gardner of USA Today deemed the song a witty confession and recommended it for download. There were some less complimentary reviews. Bobby Peacock of Rough Stock and Amanda Hensel of Taste of Country both gave Sparks Fly a 3.5 rating out of 5. Peacock welcomed the lyrical revisions from the original version and said that although the refrain is catchy, the song begins to trail off by the second half. Hensel similarly commended the catchy production but felt that it lacked the originality of Speak Now's previous single, Mean. On a more negative side, Erin Thompson of Seattle Weekly commented the rain imagery on Sparks Fly represented Swift's lack of repertoire in her songwriting. John J. Moser from The Morning Call and Michael Wood from Spin considered it one of the album's weakest tracks. Sean Dealey, in the St. Petersburg Times, criticized the track as one of the album's factory line label pleasers, and wrote that Swift should write fewer songs in that manner. In a retrospective review, NME's Hannah Milria lauded the euphoric production and described the song as a toe-tapping, head-banging anthem. Sheffield picked it as an example where Swift shows off her uncanny power to make a moment sound gauchely private and messily public at the same time. In consequence, Mary Siroki opined that Sparks Fly, which fervidly showcased Swift's maturing approaches to songwriting and romance, should have been Speak Now's lead single, replacing the safe and reflective Mine. Finley Liu, in a South China Morning Post ranking of Swift's discography, picked Sparks Fly as one of the album's underrated songs after Speak Now was released. Sparks Fly debuted at number 17, which also became its peak, on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart dated November 4, 2010. It was one of the 10 Speak Now tracks that debuted on the Hot 100 the same week, making Swift the first act to have 10 new Hot 100 entries at the same time. After its single release, it re-entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 84 on the week ending August 27, 2011. Sparks Fly spent a total of 20 weeks on the Hot 100, on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart, which monitored U.S. country airplay. The song peaked at number 1 on the chart dated November 26, 2011. It spent 21 weeks in total on the chart. It was Swift's fifth Hot Country Songs #1 single and her first since You Belong With Me, 2009. Sparks Fly, ranked at number 37 on the 2011 Hot Country Songs year-end chart. The single was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America for surpassing 1 million units, and, as of November 2017, had sold 1.1 million digital copies in the United States. Swift performed Sparks Fly as an unreleased song during a few live shows in 2007. She performed Sparks Fly for an NBC Speak Now Thanksgiving special, which broadcast on November 25, 2010. The television special showcased the making of the album along with live performances on a rooftop in New York City. On the Speak Now World Tour, 2011-2012. Swift included it as the opening song to the concerts. She sang the song wearing a gold dress and tall black boots as fireworks dashed through a three-staircase stage. The performance was recorded and released on Swift's live album, Speak Now World Tour, Live, 2011. The music video for Sparks Fly, directed by Christian Lamb, was released on August 10, 2011. It features footage from the Speak Now World Tour. Much of the footage was captured at 4 tour date locations, including one from the show in Newark, New Jersey. Throughout the video, Swift is seen performing with many stage actors, dancers, and acrobats, through multiple costume changes, and slow motion is used extensively. Media publications praised the video's production quality with visually stimulating stage settings. During the week of its release, the music video accumulated over 400,000 views and helped Swift rise from number 19 to 10 on Billboard's Social 50 chart. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.